Hey, after the abysmal display in the last episode, we found ourselves 4th and 4 points behind the league leaders. It couldn't get worse than that, but it did as new signing Rafa was out for 2 months. Guess who we're playing next? Bayern fucking München. We are screwed. But let's see how we did. In the 8th minute, Marlin tried to do tricks and tomfoolery, but he got denied. 2 minutes later, the game has to stop because he couldn't play on. First half ended 0-0, then I found out that Allaire was injured as well. That's not great. But the show must go on as in the 59th minute. Emre Can, commanding the midfield, passed the ball to Adeyemi, who finishes it low in the bottom corner. We were up 1-0 in the most improbable way possible, but Bayern wouldn't go down without a fight, as Kimmich won the ball and passed it to Mane, who equalized, and Bayern got back into the game. Just after kickoff, long ball from Bellingham saw Modeste beat Upamecano and shot at the goalkeeper. I lost all hope in winning at this point because 2 of our best attackers are injured. But of course, there was no need to be upset, as Reina, who came on for Marlin, passed it to Modeste, who came on for Allaire. Amazing turn, but then blasted the roof of the net. It put us in front in the 83rd minute, and we beat Bayern again, this time inside 90 minutes. But bad news is, Allaire is out for 4 weeks and Marlin out for 7 months. Bummer. But next game is a cup match against Heidenheim, so I filled my 11 with everyone that is in the reserves, including Parslack as a striker. But what was unthinkable at the time would happen as Parslack scores a cracking goal inside 5 minutes. But Heidenheim fought back and got a goal in the second half. Then the game went to penalties. Yup, easy as that. Our first taker was Modeste. And then they scored. Up comes Bellingham. Then Heidenheim retained their lead. Psych. Meunier stepped up and scored. Then it's their turn. They scored. Next up is Özkan. We good. Up comes Heidenheim again. They put it away. Now Adeyemi is our 5th taker. Good pen. And now, most nerve-wracking kick of the game. If we save it, we win. He stepped up. These guys almost bottled it against a 2nd division team. But you know, a win is a win. Next in line is Hertha Berlin in the Bundesliga. And you know what? This match was so frustrating because we played really well. We created a lot of chances, we defended well, but in the last moment something just fell short every time. And of course it ended 0-0. On to the next game against Man City in the Champions League. We were pretty much in the knockout stage before this game, so this game was all about the vibes. And a vibe check came inside 10 minutes. Brunt to Adeyemi, who lays it off for Modeste. Wow. We might need to buy a new striker in January. Anyways, in the 37th minute, there's a chance for Manchester City from Haaland, and of course, he would fucking score. And that would mean we're down at halftime. But the vibe was still off in the second half as Kobo, right after he catches a save, rolled the ball right to the Man City player, and luckily we weren't punished by it. Unlike the IRL Kobo. But of course, even if the vibes are off, we need to do something as Parslack finds himself down the wing with a ton of space, passes it back into the middle, and yeah, you can see for yourself. We scored the goal and the game ends 1-1. Next game is Bochum. Here we go. Bochum struck first via Takuma Asano, who gets past the defender brilliantly, but it wasn't a goal. Then it was our turn on the counter-attack as Carrasco one-on-one with the keeper. Yeah. Bochum had another chance, but Kobo was there to deny him. We had another chance as well as Carrasco running down the wing tried to go all the way, but it was saved by the Bochum keeper. And that just forced us to have to be satisfied with a 0-0 result again. But there was one man who put his life on the line and did not let that happen. And from the storyline of this video, I guess we all know what his name is. The Lord, the Savior. Felix Parslack. And that goal would prove enough for our 3 points. The next game is an away game against Cologne, and in the 30th minute they scored. And we didn't score. So we lost.